Going Tim's Keith here from Command the Hoop Celtic. So I'm in Glasgow for a couple of days, just over visiting family members and a couple of teams. So it's good to get away from Dublin for a little while. But we're here to talk about the game today, which is going to be tomorrow against Cluj, 5 to 6 kickoff on BT. We're top of the group. We're already through. We don't have to worry if we were to lose. We'd still top the group anyway, with 13 points. So we know about Cluj. Cluj knocked us out a third round of Champions League qualification, and we drew 1-1 against them as well away to them in the first leg. And then obviously we smashed them in Celtic Park at the start of the campaign as well. So I'm not worried about them. Obviously, we're away in Romania. A lot of teams have gone over to Romania. A lot of them have done already so far at the start of the season as well. But it's going to be a lot of formations change tomorrow. I mean, players change tomorrow. My starting lineup would be, I still think it's going to be a strong one. I don't think he's going to obviously have young Dembele in the bench, and so I'm going to go with Craig Gordon goal. Fraser was phenomenal the weekend. He won the game for us realistically. I think it was 8 magnificent saves he pulled off. Sign him up. Just sign him up. Everybody's calling for it. No matter what the dollar is, just sign him up. He wants to be at the club, and that's it. So I'd say Fraser be rested. Gordon, it's a chance for Gordon to kind of get a bit of first team football. I'd say he's going to obviously hand up the gloves at the end of the season and the boots. So I wish Gordon the best. Right back will be Boyer. I think Boyer, it's a good standing point for him. Obviously, Fringpom has been phenomenal, and Alhamid has been good as well. So a bit of competition in there. Left back's going to be Bangoli. I think Bangoli will be fit for it. Obviously, we're missing Johnny Hayes. He got an injury the weekend, and he played on like a warrior. Fair play, Johnny. Centre back will be near Beaton. Beaton came off the bench when we were 10 men, doing a good job holding the lead for us. So Beaton in there with Oyer. They'll control the defence. Good partnership. I think the likes of Julian. Obviously, Julian got the winner for us. I think he'd be rested for Sunday against Hibs. Midfield, Scott Brown to be in there. I think he's gonna still play Bruni. We need that leader in there. So Bruni be in there with McGregor. I think Tom Rogers will get the nod as well. I think Tom obviously had a bit of minutes on his belt in recent times. Obviously, he didn't get the feature against Rangers, but what can you do? Right back, right with mid will be. It's going to be Lewis Morgan. I think Lewis Morgan's been very good recently. Obviously, he wasn't good against Rangers. He just wasn't getting the ball up front when he was playing that striker role. But I'd be impressed with him since he's had to come back into the team in the last 4 or 5 games. So he's been quite good. Left mid, it's a scratch in the head thinking about this one. Could this be the chance where Sinclair get the chance to actually feature, which he wasn't even on the bench the weekend, or will it be Mikey Johnson? Mikey Johnson obviously came off the bench and done a good job. Obviously he missed the sitter, but it wasn't a sitter. Realistically, at the end of the day, players miss chances, and it didn't go against us. So I'd like to see Mikey get a run as well. It'd be good to see him obviously get the minutes under his belt. And then up front, give Griff the job. Give Griff the job up front. Let Eddie rest. Obviously Eddie came off the bench the weekend. Griff didn't feature, but this is a good chance for Griffiths to pose a threat. Free kick, corners, give him a chance in there, especially Europe as well. It'd be nice to get a goal in Europe for his tally as well. We'd like to see get more goals in Europe, 100%, since he's on over 100 goals for the club. So I'm going to recommend with Cluj. Cluj are in a bit of bad form at the moment. They've only won once in the last 4 games, and they've drawn 2 games as well and got beaten as well by Lazio as well. So I'm going to fancy us to beat them 3-0. I think the goals are going to come from McGregor, I think Morgan, and I think Griffiths. I just think we're just going to smash them in the midfield. And it could be a chance of an Oyer header, but I'm just going to fancy Griff to get on the score sheet in this one. And it's the first time in a long time Celtic can top a European group and go into that draw as a good seed as well. So I'm not worried about who we get in the next round. Obviously, there is going to be teams dropping in from the Champions League as well. So there's going to be a good few teams dropping in. But Inter Milan's in there as well. We played Inter Milan before. Some good sides. Salzburg as well. But I just think we will boss it tomorrow. I'm not worried about it at all, to be honest. If we lose, it's not the end of the world. We just need to focus on Sunday, focus on the bread and butter, which is the league. So yeah, that's it. That's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the game, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If it's shit, it's shit. It's good. Give it a subscribe if you know yourself. There's loads of content in there for you to have a look anyway. So thanks very much, by the way, for the 4,000 followers on Instagram and 32,000 on Facebook. I'm not bragging about it, it's good work, pays off, you know. Hail, hail team. Speak to us all soon. The Celts.